coming out.
You talking about the N? It starts with an N. Negro. I couldn't resist.
I'll come back when I remember.
I believe you're talking about NFTs.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. All right. Not Negroes, but NFTs. All right. Okay. Yes. The NFTs is pretty cool. Pretty cool. The development of blockchain made that happen. What would you like to know more of that a bunch of options here that you can't find anywhere else, you don't feel like finding anywhere else, or something else I'm not thinking of?
Metaverse.
Okay. More metaverse. That makes good sense. I hear you loud and clear. Send that to me a lineup, Grace. More metaverse. What about you, Damali? Yeah, she driving, trying not to die. Don't die. Yeah. Don't die. We like you living. We like you living.
On blockchain as well?
Yes.
NFTs is pretty much where I'm at for my next learning quest.
All right. Y'all want to catch up with the people who know. Mm-hmm. Understood. Got you. More metaverse and blockchain.
I sent my grands a note saying, let's discuss metaverse and the possibility of them creating a wizard chess.
Look at you. You know what? I keep trying to tell y'all.
Told them as brilliant as they are and making straight A's, they've got the mind. So let's get to it.
Yeah. There ain't no sense in being smart and being broke.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, make a lot of sense. Yeah, you're gonna be smart, might as well be rich. That's how it works. Good. All right. Yeah, wizard's chess. I would totally do that. I'm not, but I would. I would. Nah, I have no intentions to.
I'll put in the chat.
What you put in the chat?
How to create NFTs and when is a good time to sell.
Oh yeah, I could definitely cover that. That's no problem. Definitely cover that. Cool. See, I like blockchain. NFTs is blockchain. Y'all like blockchain. You want to know about the metaverse. All of y'all are nerds trying to, catch that fire before it go out. I understand. Go ahead, Grace.
Miss Cindy sent me a message. She's on the phone, but she said be proactive about 5 and 6D.
5 and 6G, she probably.
I think so.
Yes. Outstanding. Yes. 6G should be 2027, something like that. Their company is already working on it right now, which is going to upset a whole lot of other people because when Verizon rolled out 5G, no, which one did they roll out? When they rolled out 4G, mm-hmm. It made a lot of 3G people upset, but it is what it is. It is what it is. 4th generation, 3rd generation, cool. Or maybe it was 5G. I can't remember which one. I think it was 5G. But nevertheless, that's what happens. Moonwalking into the new world. I can't write about that. That's more your category right there. So we will have you do that. Good. Well, as soon as Tempest gets here, I want to go over some things we did yesterday. We worked really hard yesterday. I walked out of here defeated. We did probably 2 months worth of work in one day, and I feel like I didn't do anything. I feel like I didn't do anything because that's what happens when you build the structure. You can't. You kind of going down. Like you build a skyscraper for a year. Yeah. They're tearing up the ground and going down for a whole year, and it's like, oh my God, we've been here for a whole year and nothing happening. Okay. And then 2 months later, there's a skyscraper. It's up. So that's what yesterday was like, and it was frustrating for me because, well, you know what? I haven't really figured out, Phil, why it was frustrating for me. I've been trying to think about it all day. I walked out of here, and I wasn't depressed. I was something. And I even got to the office a little later than normal. I mean, typically get to the office here lately about 6. I didn't show up to 7 because I didn't feel like it. That was my way of revolting the Molly. I was an hour late, even though I was an hour early. That's my way of revolting because I don't know, I felt like I should get more done, even though I got everything done. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because none of us are exempt from these emotions, right? And if you're going to be right, which you are always right. See, I was right. I walked out of here. I could have said, Prophet Jerry, what a great day. You know what I'm saying? I could have did that, but I was right in my frustration, right? Whatever I said would have been right. So if you're going to be right, my message to you is at least be right. And when you hold yourself back, you're still an hour early. Some of y'all can get that on the way home. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? At least do that. But nevertheless, we did a bunch of good stuff, all that SEO stuff. So Grace, let's start with you as we wait for Tempest. She needs about another 3 minutes. You had form work you didn't turn into me.
No.
You say it on the microphone.
No, I did not, because Tempest did a wonderful job with those words. And yes, there's no excuse. I was working on it.
I like this. There's no excuse thing. I like that. I like
excuse.
that part. I like that one. You did all right with that one. You understand? You did all right with that. I like that one. I didn't like the other stuff you said. I didn't like the other stuff you said. But in fairness to Grace, Tempest did do a good job, and there was no way she could. There was no way she could have turned in yesterday. And I'll show you. I'm actually sharing my full desktop, which I really do. So here it is. Oh, well, let me get off of that. That's us being live. Boom. There you go. This is the cloud software that we use. So there you go. If you want to steal that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Finder, I mean. Here's my Finder folder. Here is, remember I said yesterday, Tempest, by 2 minutes from now, you're going to give me all the competitors' words that they're using SEO wise. Well, that's what the hell she did, Sister Booker. She did it. You understand? I got 10 pages. And well, I'll just open it up real quick. Here is CNN. You understand? Here's CNN. And here's all the keywords, 250 words that CNN are currently SEO in or whatever right now. And then it's telling you cost per click for each one. This is Tempest. Whenever Tempest does something, she overdoes it. This is what they're trending for. Now, just so you all can understand SEO difficulty, the higher the number is, the more competitive it is to rank in SEO. And as far as paid difficulty, the higher the number it is, the higher it is to pay to rank in SEO. Okay. So typically you want to go, if I don't even mean to teach this right now, but oddly enough, using Donald Trump right now would actually let you rank a bit right now, I guess, because of he's banned from social media. Uh-oh, stop. He's banned from social media. But anyway, so she gave me CNN. And then gave Forbes. And then, then she gave more, right? I just pick over here, New York Times and blah, 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 blah. You get the point. Point is 10 times 250 times 10 is 2,500. So I said, Grace, in 5 hours, give me every keyword in forum, 2,500. She couldn't do that. You understand? So that's why she didn't give me her work yesterday. But Grace, how much did you get done? Share your screen. I want to see it. So she's going to share her screen, and I want to see how much was completed. Yesterday was a fantastic day for the company, even though I walked away frustrated. It was a fantastic day. Fantastic day. While she's doing that, American Express just emailed me. Oh, okay, it's an advertisement. All right, explain it. Unmute your mic and explain it, Grace.
Okay. So what I'm doing is what I was doing what Antonio suggested. So the first keyword was CNN. So I went to Google, typed in CNN, and then typed the word CNN, and then next to CNN, I typed the word forum. And I was looking for 3 to 5 links for forums, CNN forums. Now, the only credible one that I found for that one was the CNN International. They had a CNN forum. I was telling Antonio yesterday, when I clicked on it, it said 2008 election has ended. So this forum has ended. Oh, okay. So I can't use that one. So, but I found CNN International as a future summit forum, and just lots of links in there when you click on the link. Same thing for, okay.
Send me that number 96 and number 9, or number 1 and number 3. Send me both those links to chat in the Zoom chat. Okay. So Grace, I'm going to send both of those links in the Zoom chat. Then I'm going to tell you all why we're doing this. So let's back up. We're talking SEO. I don't claim to be an SEO expert. I just claim to tell you, Sister Booker, when I do something, I overdo it. I don't know another way. You understand? I don't know any other way. If I'm gonna do it, I'm a super do it. No, put both links out in the general chat. When I do something, do it, I'm a super do it. You know, what we're doing is, my goal is to organically. Yeah, I know what that means. Without, and when it comes to sales talk, without paying, homegrown, organically bring in $20,000 a month and ad revenue. Everybody, okay, Arshia gets it. You know, you can do something with $20,000 a month, huh? Yeah. You understand? You can do something with $20,000 a month, especially with a company that ain't got no bills. Mexit has no overhead. Don't get it twisted. Right? Anywho, so my goal is to organically bring in 20.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
20 is too small for you, to be honest, because there's like, look, man, there's a retired single mom who I blogged for about like two months, and she reported that she's receiving like $3,000 worth of ad and Amazon affiliate revenue and per month. So like, if she's getting free, for Antonio to get 20 is just, it's too little, dude. To be honest, like in terms of blogging, it's too little.
You're absolutely correct. Can we just clap for that? It's always good to have friends that pull you back. Hey, stop that small thinking. All right, good job. So we're gonna bust a Grant Cardone then. Grace, what would Grant Cardone say if I said 20?
Multiply it by 10x that.
So how much is it now?
200.
200 what, Grace?
200,000.
All right, then. So 200,000 a month is what Grant Cardone would say. Do you understand? That's 10x it. That's what he would say.
Yeah, now that's more like you. That's more like you.
There you go. So 200,000 a month for sure. So that's what we're doing right now, as in this present moment, as my hand moves upon the screen. $200,000 a month, and we want to do that organically and in other ways too. We're taking SEO extremely seriously, and I was so frustrated yesterday. Not that we didn't run into any problems. We just did so much. We did 3 months worth of work yesterday, Jerome, and I couldn't see it. And that's frustrating. But that's when you build a skyscraper, you build the fountain, you go dig in the ground first before you go up. And that's what we were doing. We were digging into the ground. And you need to have a good, clean perspective. You know what? I just figured out what bothered me, Phil. I just figured it out. As talking just now, I just figured out why I was frustrated yesterday. And it is a pure weakness. And it's normally a weakness that I never have, but I experienced it yesterday and unconsciously experienced it. I just literally figured out as I was just talking. We did all that hard work. And apparently I wanted people to see that hard work. I didn't realize it till just now. When I was just talking, I didn't realize it till just now when I was just talking it out, because my view of Mexit is for the whole world to see it. And I must have attached my vision with my motives inadvertently, right? You get what I'm saying? Since it needs to be seen, I accidentally attached my need to be seen with it. I just figured it out as I was talking. I couldn't figure it out yesterday. Why am I so frustrated? Anyway, that's a sidebar, but I got it now.
That is a word.
That
is a word. Yes.
Yeah, that's so I walked away fully accomplished. Fully accomplished. We doubled. We beat the traffic yesterday by two times. We beat our record by twice. We doubled it. You know what I'm saying? We doubled it. So here we are, super accomplished, yet I walk away frustrated because inadvertently I tied my vision of what needs to happen with the company with my self-worth and what
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
It takes about 6 months for the article to get its optimum ranking. So any piece of content you launch right now, it's not going to get its peak traffic until it's 6 months later. So just keep in mind for your evergreen content, like about making money and stuff that's not trendy. Just remember that the actual traffic is going to come in 6 months later.
There you go. That's all. That's good news. I did not know that. So I'm glad he said that, because now, you can relax. You say, hey, 6 months, not going to see it. So I tell myself, well, 18 months is when I'll see it, because I'm a bit of a pessimist. If I think about 18 months and it happens in 6 months, I go, oh man, yeah. Instead of being upset if you were mad at the baby for not bringing home the bread. Yes, absolutely. It's stupid baby, not bringing home the bread and falling down while you're walking. Stupid baby, and stuff like that. Anywho, Grace was doing that. I want to show you what we're doing. Grace just posted 2 links. I'm going to share both of those links on the screen, and I want to show you why I want them. So here is the first link. Tempest found the keyword that was CNN, right? Or was it CNN? CNN. So Grace found the forum for CNN. How many environmentalists does it take to change the light bulb, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Right? This is just a whole bunch of things. Oh, stem cell. Okay, interesting. So I come down here to stem cell because I'm a nerd. And then we get here and do all this stuff. And what I'm looking for is a few things that most people wouldn't be. I'm looking for about 3 things. Okay? I'm looking for 3 things. I'm looking for a community. Well, let me put that back up. I'm looking for a community where people are already talking about something. So then we can join that community, or I can have other people join the community and start posting Mexit articles in there, adding value. Of course, with the 3-3-3 technique I've taught y'all long ago. You understand what I'm saying? Not just post it in there, but to say, man, that was good. Somebody talked about, boom. You know what I'm saying? 4 things now. Just thought about another one. Then I want to find forums where people are already writing, like Quora, especially Quora. People are already writing, and then do little collaborations with other, because why? Because backlinks. There's backlinks. Do collaborations, just send backlinks this way, and then we can be backlinks for other people. Blah 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 blah. So 2, those are common sense for people like Ibrahim. The third one is I'm thinking about content. And I'll share the screen again, and I'm going to show you. What I like to do when I write, I have a different mindset. Hold on, I'll let y'all look at me again. I have a different mindset when I write. When I write, and you can thank Houston Baptist University for this, I think you think I'm wrong. That's the point of writing. well, I think that you think I'm wrong. The entire time I'm writing with opposing viewpoints. And I interact with your opposing viewpoints. And it is my job not to have an agenda until my conclusion. If you look at it, just go read something I wrote. It's literally a college. It really is. If you just go look at something I wrote, it is objective. And well, now I kind of play in between, and I kind of play in between because I want you to know it's being written by me. So I kind of play in between, but nevertheless, I'm saying the whole time, hey, like the one that's coming out right after this call is, I forgot the damn name of it. It is a masterclass in inflation, the wealth gap, and the wealth gap, and how to explain them both to your friends. Because why not? So why did I choose that article? Is it something y'all needed? Not necessarily. It's something that Ibrahim just brought up. I chose it because I'm just running around the internet and looking at inflation being talked about and the wealth gap being talked about. And I want to be one of those standard articles when people Google. You get it? When you Google, so what's the wealth gap? Boom! The Mexit news pops up. Get it? Mm-hmm. So let me share my screen again now, because what I like to do when I'm writing is I like to include what other people say. This is a bunch of what other people say on STEM research. Mm-hmm. So I'll be saying something, and what I'll put is John from UNC Chapel Hill back in August 2006 said, well, I appreciate your report. You get what I'm saying? I love to do that because when you are, I'll share that link out here. When you are reading something from me, I just assume that you're a Donald Trump supporter that doesn't like me. Or when I'm, right? Or when you're reading something from me and you think I'm Donald Trump and you're an Obama supporter that doesn't like me. Either way, I just assume, you can't stand the word I'm saying, which is why my writings tend to work out so well, because I'm always interacting with opposing viewpoints and giving those viewpoints a voice. And at the end, I'd be like, yeah, they stupid. I'm right. No, I don't do that. Just kidding. Don't do that. Anyway, that's why she's doing that. Now, the second one I want to share is, I don't even know what Aldi is. You understand? I don't. It's a store. It's a grocery store. But Tempest found it in keyword. You understand? Now, guess what? I'm already on Reddit. This is nothing for me to go in here. Nothing for me to go in here and write, y'all ready for this? Write 10 Aldi supportive articles. Sponsored content they didn't even pay for. Y'all not listening, man. I'm so slick. You know what? I'm gonna do that today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 10 sponsored articles.
I caught it.
You understand that they didn't even pay for, that gives them free promotion, interacts with the Reddit, quotes other people in the Reddit, and put it all in there. Join it, put it in there, and all of a sudden, here go these fans. If you're not understanding what I'm doing, I have one mindset when it comes to wealth. It is bifurcated. That means it has two things in it, but you need to understand this here. Please write this down. I've said it before, but it's been a while. And it could have went over some of y'all here. Wealth must be manipulated or bought. There is no other way. There's no other way. You can argue with me to the moon is actually bleeding of blood or whatever the poetry of the book of Revelation says. Wealth must be manipulated or bought. And every time I approach something, I approach it with that mindset. So let's back up real quick. I had Tempest get keywords, and one of those keywords was Audi. This is a book I'm probably saying it wrong. The last three times I said Audi just now, I thought of Alf every time I've said it. But you remember, like Alf? Y'all remember Alf? I literally thought of Alf every time I have said Audi.
It is Aldi. It is Aldi, and
furthermore proves the point.
Right. It's right there.
Aldi. Now that I know how to say it, I ain't never heard of until Grace put it up. I was excited about it because it was a Reddit group. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Phil.
Grocery store. It's a grocery store out of Germany. That they're closing a bunch of stores. Though they were real hot for a while, but they're closing a bunch of stores now.
Okay, see, they closing a bunch of stores. Looks like they need free promotion, huh? I need backlinks and more visitors. They need free promotions. Sounds like match made in heaven.
They had a section of cheaper organics too. Not a lot, but some. But it was annoying how you had to shop in. I think you bag your own groceries. I don't know. There was a lot of different things that made it a little bit harder to do. But I'd go there occasionally just to get a few, maybe type organics there, and not too much of their fresh organics, but they had that. But they had a whole lot of stuff at cheaper prices, and so people would. There just happened to be one near us in Columbus and then one near us in Fort Lauderdale. But like Phil said, they are hurting.
Well, 76,000 people in here.
Yeah, I didn't like them because we only went once, but you had to pay for your cart 50 cents. Yeah, a quarter in for your cart. And then you get it back. I didn't like going out having to mess with the cart to pay for it, and then pay for your bag to bag your groceries, and you had to bag your own groceries.
Look at that. They need
too much like work.
Yeah, that is too. That's a lot of friction going on. That's a lot of friction.
Figure out that unlocking the cart deal, so that frustrated me too. Yeah. So those things those are details that are important to people. That's why I love Publix and Kroger's, the way they, take care of you when you check out.
Well, look at that. See,
that's why we only went once.
Yeah.
I guarantee y'all gonna see. I done already started. The resurgence of Aldi. Aldi for cleanup in the grocery wars as food prices rise. I done already started, y'all. Hey, y'all talking, I done already started. I'm halfway done with the article already, and I ain't wrote a word. You know what I'm saying? I read it. But what I'm trying to get you to see is, under no circumstances would I have done this yesterday, because we didn't do the work to search for the keywords. But then when we search for the keywords, I said, Grace, every keyword, go give me the forum. Do I need all 2,500? No, 2,500 to work? No. Just give me 10 of them that let us go viral. We'll be good. We'll be good. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about like virality to be cool. I'm just talking about the $200,000 a month in ad revenue. I don't care about the rest of it. I'm on my Tempest energy right now. I could beat 131.1 billion that you ain't never heard about. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. You understand? No about me whatsoever. So now we get to do this thing. So so when you see Aldi, there you go, on Mexit News, I want you to understand something. I am manipulating wealth. Wealth must be manipulated or must be bought. There is no other way to get it. And I know some of you heart bleeders have a problem with that. I get it. I did not create this world or capitalism that's been around for about 300, 400 years now. You understand? If you think capitalism, now this is, I'm going to get real Republican now. If you think capitalism is the problem, you are wrong. I was listening to someone argue about capitalism. Okay, it's not my head start is because I just like secretly got upset at this conversation just not that fast. It is not. If Phil is a celebrity and make more money than Monica, and Monica live in the same neighborhood as Phil, it is not Phil's job to do more than his fair share to make that neighborhood better. Grant Cardone said that. Said you're right. It is not his job to make it better. It's not. Just because Phil got more, don't mean Phil need to do more. I'm not telling you you shouldn't think like that. I'm not telling you Phil shouldn't think like that, because Phil, as a moral person, should think he should do more with his stuff. I'm telling you, Arshia, it ain't your job to tell Phil what to do with his stuff. That's his job to have morals, not your job to try to legislate his righteousness. So I'm real Republican right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm real like a lot of it. So it is not the job of capitalism, and it's not to follow capitalism. I'll prove it to you. Capitalism, like 1800, move it. Were there poor people in 1600? Were there poor people in 1200? Is there an era in human history, existence, where there has not been a wealth gap?
War will be with you always.
So we have a different problem. We do not have a capitalistic problem. We have a human problem. Those are two different things. No matter the system we put in place, we keep making peasants. Peasants are made. You make peasants. You make peasants. You understand? Somebody is controlling that system and breeding peasants. That just is what it is. They're not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Capitalism is not the problem. Capitalism is not the problem at all. But it must be manipulated or bought. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm doing with everything I do is I'm either always manipulating wealth or I'm always buying it. There's no other way. I'm telling you that, and I'm about to move on from now, because you tried it your way last year. Did that work out for you? You know what I'm saying? And what I want you to do now is I want you to take the advice that if you want something, you attract it. If you want to be rich, you generate it. But rich is not wealthy. If you want to be rich, you get you resources, and then you exchange those resources for human labor. You understand? If you want to be wealthy, you sit back and let that human resources compound and bring you back the harvest. Poor people pull money. Rich people ride on money. This is what it is. You don't have to like it. I don't know what to tell you. Is the CEO of Zoom on Zoom? You understand what I'm saying? Does the CEO of Ferrari have a Ferrari car note? He drives, I'm sure it's a he, because of male chauvinistic, right? He drives a Ferrari that's under the company name. This is the manipulation of wealth. Association brings assimilation.
Dude, do you think Warren Buffett writes off his Coke as promotional stuff?
Yeah, he does. He has to. You know, Warren Buffett is famous. He ain't stopped drinking his Coke for nothing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, so y'all see, can you see the power of Grace? And Tip is getting the keywords, Grace doing the work and finding the forums. May I help y'all? That was free. Tip is getting keywords as a plugin. Grace finding the forums is just putting the word forum after a keyword and doing the work on Google. I'm going to say it again, open up some more grass around it. Y'all aren't getting what you want because you ain't doing the work.
Antonio, but what is the barrier to entry though for forums? Like, can't your competitors just post in the same forums their links?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I got two answers to that question.
I mean, if you reach out to blogs and get links from the actual authors of those blogs, that's a different thing, because not everyone has the balls to reach out, and most of the people are too pessimistic to think it's going to work, so nobody reaches out.
Yep.
And they take the path of least resistance. They're going to either post or spam the link in the comments, or going to go to the forums. My point is, what's your barrier to entry to your links? How do you safeguard that your competitors don't get the same links?
Yeah, absolutely. That is good. A couple of things I want to say here. I've had many of people reach out to me, Ibrahim included, but that was a different reach out, and say, hey, I wrote an article just like this. Can we share? You know, can you put mine here and I put yours over there? That is never an offensive conversation. There is nothing about that conversation that's offensive. I've always said yes every time. Who doesn't want to cross-pollinate? As far as the barrier of entry goes, well, before that, as far as taking the path of least resistance, never do that. Never, ever do that. Don't do it. It's not, it's normal. And it's what normal people do. And normal people don't have wealth. So do the opposite. Okay. Do the opposite. Now, as far as protecting your links, I really don't know. I think I know what I do. I'm not sure what to tell y'all. I know Ibrahim probably has some great strategy, but I'll tell you what I do. I don't give a damn. I don't care if you take my stuff or not because I'm moral or something, because I'm not getting paid the way you're taking it. I have safeguarded myself from theft by getting paid through different manners. I get paid through systems, not through products, or not only through products. I think that was too much. I don't get paid you get paid for the bananas. I own the railroad tracks that you put your bananas on to ship to the store. You get what I'm saying? So do I care if it's a snow season and bananas don't grow? No. because I am then going to use those railroad tracks to ship to you whatever solution that you need to grow your bananas. Like, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? If you own the infrastructure, I'm very big on infrastructure. I own the infrastructure. So let's say the internet goes down, which I hope to God never happens. This is why I haven't moved to Mars. Everybody else is trying to go to Mars. Ain't no Wi-Fi on Mars. I'm good right here. You understand? I'm good here. But if it goes down, we got enough data to just text y'all. So that was a really, really good, educated, super duper great question. But Ibrahim is a smart guy.
So are you going to own the forums? Are you going to buy the forums?
I might, you know me. I might. Depends. If the forums have enough attention, and if they're what you call tier 2, so you have, is it 3 levels of media? You got your national guys, and you got tier 1, and you got tier 2. That is lower level. I'm very interested in lower level media. I think it's called tier 2, because if I can find tier 2 media that has a lot of attention, not only is it easier to buy, it's underpriced attention, as Gary Vee would say.
Oh, that's me with TikTokers. Like I'll only hire TikTokers who've got over 100,000, less than 200,000 followers. Because followers don't matter on TikTok, but their reach is pretty good still.
Yep.
But they're priced according to how many followers they have. And in that way, like million follower TikTokers are just way too overpriced. So yeah, I go for tier 2 TikTokers.
There you go. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. That's what we should be doing. You hear what I'm saying? That's what we should be doing. It's beautiful when you think about the idea. I love tier 2 because it's underpriced attention. I have a goal for us. I'll show it to you all. It's written down somewhere in these notes. It's crazy. I have no idea. In fact, hold on to me. So y'all finna get my morning meeting notes are long right now because we haven't got together in a while. So all this here, boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Hold on. Somewhere in here, it's gonna say. Looking for. Oh, yep, got that. Hold on, real quick. I want to search for it. I don't even want to tell you what it says. I want you to see the audacity that Phil lets me get away with. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. Well, I have on. I can't. No, here it is, right there. Where is it? Come here, Grace. Come look. Come use some 2020 vision over here. Where is that? I'm looking for this word right here. Okay. It should be somewhere in there because I did a search. Where is that? Oh, well, we can't find it. I'll just tell you what it is. I'll try to show you. I'll tell you what it is. Don't worry about it. I got written down that this year we're going to start the process of getting a Super Bowl commercial. We're not going to get it this year. Don't get it twisted. But we're going to start the process of having that mindset, having that mindset of, y'all ready? Getting a Super Bowl commercial and buying one of those. Ibrahim's gonna love this. Well, it's football. American football. I want to get one of the bowl games that are not Tostitos, Chick-fil-A. Go all the way down to the other bowl games. Have the ATS bowl. Come on, man. It's written down in here. It's written down in here because my point is I value underpriced attention. Because it costs too much to get customers.
So, Mr. Antonio,
yes,
are you looking at buying on a local level? Because you're talking about the tiers. Are you looking at buying on a local level or a national network level?
right. I would love a local level first,
Right.
and then go to the national, because the local level I can influence more with my presence or with with people, and I can establish a culture quicker in a local presence than a national one.
Yes, because just, I know you know this, but a local commercial for a 30 and 10s or typically 60% of the 30-second rate, but a local commercial will cost about 85 to 150,000.
Wow.
A network commercial will cost from 3.5 to 4 million.
Look at that. Sounds like local to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, so use local to make money to then be able to buy a level up.
Absolutely. You gotta remember my job in the Army was like I know some folk in the Army that did psychological operations, and and it's easier to program people locally and then move to that locale to other locales. If I want to win a city, I don't go in and bomb it. That costs too much. First off, it costs me too much to bomb it, because bombs cost money. I had to buy those. Secondly, once I bomb your city, Prophet Jerry, I can't use it. Why would I do that? It makes no sense. I want to keep the resources in place. I just want you gone. Now, you got to die or you got to be programmed. The choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? The choice is yours.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
My grandpa used to say, you want to stink up a large building, fart in the elevator.
Facts. Yeah. There you go. So yeah. No,
Start small, Start small and it's going to spread.
It's going to spread. That's you can just wipe COVID all in one elevator and then it'll spread. Right? It'll spread for sure. So there you go. You will see Aldi today. I promise you will. And when you see it, I don't want you to think, oh, Antonio did what he said he was going to do. Nope, that ain't strong enough. I want you to think, Operation, this is my forum now. It's the only way you should be thinking. Okay? Go ahead, Prophet Jared.
Renee has a question for you, Bishop.
Yes, ma'am. And you a blogger. I've just been having a whole blogging conversation for the last 4
You have. And that you had shared yesterday, I saved all of them. So I was like, because I've been trying to work on SEO. But I had a question about how to stand out. And I know I've been trying to do more. You had told me to pick one. Either I was gonna do more in-person stuff or do online. So I kind of switched to doing more online. I've been doing more posting, but what's a way that I can stand out? I mean, a lot of people that have the same kind of business, kind of as me. I'm starting out with just proofreading and editing and ghostwriting. I'm just starting off with those. I know eventually I'll branch into more, but I just need a way to stand out. And I'm not sure how to. But stand out, you get attention. I'm get more messages mean more contracts and all that stuff.
Outstanding. I have a lot to say here. I'm going to say it quickly, and I'm going to say it like the aggressive lion that I am.
Cool.
You don't have a lot of people in your industry. You got a lot of people that don't respect the fact that they in your way. You understand? That's
okay.
Number one. And I want you to view them as in your way.
Okay.
You get it? And I want you to be comfortable with the fact that they in your way. And I want you to release the negative energy that they are in your way.
Okay.
You get it?
All right.
Now, because you have to listen. I know y'all so positive.
You gonna go potty?
I know y'all so
Potty?
positive. That's Monica talking to her dogs.
I
I
hope-
know y'all.
My bad.
It's all good. I know y'all are so positive, but I do need you to admit that you are angry all the time. And be okay with that. And now that you're okay with that, release that. These people are in your way, Renee, and that's okay. But now that you accepted that they are in your way, game time. You hear me? Because competition is for losers. That means that you are supposed to be the best blogger in your sphere. Do you understand?
Yes.
So how do you become the best blogger? Being the best? No. There I go again. There I go again. You do not become the best blogger by being the best blogger. You become the best blogger by being the best seller. And you need to sell your blogs better than the people around you.
Okay.
You understand? Robert Kiyosaki cannot write better than Ibrahim Hanif. Robert Kiyosaki can sell better than Ibrahim. Robert Kiyosaki don't even do real estate no more. He's an educator at this point. You know what I'm saying? Now, when the recession first, right before the recession began, I'm sorry, they don't like me saying that. Before the beginning of COVID, there you go. Do y'all like that better? Is that better?
It's so long ago.
The recession was already here. We ushered it in. But anyway, but since we got jobs now, they say it ain't a recession. It is a recession.
Yes.
Because the jobs they giving y'all is $7.25 an hour. Don't get it twisted.
Yep, they ain't paying no check.
Sorry, don't get it twisted. Anyway, nevertheless, I saw something come. I saw the sister book. I saw it coming clear as day. I said we should do a 90-day challenge called One Business Away. We should do a One Business Away challenge, and we're going to do for 90 days. We're going to teach everybody how to build an automatic, guaranteed $1 million business system. And everybody who went through it is blessed to this day. And I've been trying to release it for a long time. And I said, nah, every time I wanted to release it, I was like, nah, I don't want to release it that way. I don't want to release it that way. I don't release it that way. And it costs money. So I released it yesterday for free. And class number 2 is the answer to your question, making your business stand out from a crowd. So the answer to your question is go to Mexit News.
Yes.
And go on the web series. And on day 2 is the answer to your question. You understand?
Okay.
And listen, let's say you go, oh my God, it's hour 27 minutes. I don't feel like it. No worries. Because here is every single thing we talked about.
Cool. It's kind of you guys had gave me a lot of really awesome info because you guys said, well, Google how much they're charging for this. And I'm in those different groups and I see what other people are charging. Like some are doing like 3 cents a word. And I was like, the average, the average is from 15 to 20 cents a word. I was like, I know the average. And I was like, people over here charging 3-5 cents. And I literally said, I was like, you're not making no money and you're selling yourself. And I thought of Deanna, because I was like, you're underselling yourself by saying that you want to do this, but you only want to, 3 cents a word. I was like, that's not, what is that gonna? And even I'm doing 15 cents and I'm in the range and I'm not going cheaper, but I'm just like, it's just amazing what some of the things that I've been seeing. I was like, they're undervaluing yourself by a ton.
Well, I could tell all of you this, and I'm gonna spank all of y'all on the hand. All you writers, if any of you are writers and you don't have a very good, close, talk to as much as I can relationship with Ibrahim, you don't love yourself.
Yeah, I wanted to add something as well, Antonio.
Real talk. Go ahead. You hear real talk though.
Okay, Renee. So you've got to decide first one of three things. Are you a writer? Are you a blogger? Or are you an editor? You have to pick one of those. If you're a blogger, go to Medium. Medium is the easiest way to monetize your writing. People just read your stuff, you get paid for it. Okay, but it's a longer route. I say that if you need immediate income, first start as a writer. That means stop all this blogging stuff where I want to write my feelings and everything. No, you have to pick one of the things you're actually passionate about that other people are blogging about. So bicycles, surfing, whatever it is, pick something that is monetizable and create 10 pieces of content. Okay. So in your blog, there should be one section that says personal essays, and that's all of your blogs that you have written. Okay, Renee? The second category should be something like bicycle articles or whatever niche that you pick. Okay. And then write 10 pieces of content that are literally like your resume. Okay. Once you have that, you just Google bicycle writers needed or surfing writers needed. And then you go to those people with the samples, with the portfolio and say, hey, here, I have 10 pieces of content and I'm going to charge, and they charge them a standard rate. Right now, your strategy is what I made, the mistake that I made in 2013, which is, okay, I'm willing to do whatever you need for whatever rate is reasonable to you. And there's just no way above that, okay? Even if you win, you might have realized right now that even underpricing yourself, you still have to hustle as hard as if you were charging a standard rate. So brand yourself first. This is what I call putting on the makeup before you go out, okay? Make your website professional. One category for your personal essays and your blogs, and one category for the professional work that you want to do. Pick a niche. There are tech articles, a lot of money in tech articles, a lot of money in crypto articles. Right now, a lot of money in affiliate marketing articles. So those are three top ones, but you can pick anything you're passionate about. There are blogs, literally write German Shepherd blog, right? Literally write any blog, and the top blog right there, I guarantee you the owner of that blog is making so much money, he couldn't be bothered to personally write. The topmost blogs always have writers. Go apply, talk to them, tell them, hey, I already have 10 pieces of content here. If you like my writing, this is my rate. And do that with 200, 300 blogs. There are thousands of blogs for every niche, and you're going to get someone who will be working with you. And guess what? Bloggers all talk to each other. So once one blogger finds you to be of good value, they're going to tell other people. So again, start as a writer. Once you're making money as a writer, you blog because that takes a longer time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Abraham.
Thank you.
Y'all gotta clap for that. No. You gotta clap for that. You gotta clap for that. Because I only got two more things to say, but he just added a third one. I need y'all to, if you just don't love yourself, okay? Ibrahim is in the top 1% in his country. He is a full-time writer. Writing pays him. Writing has him on yachts. Do you understand? I need you to get.
Question.
Yes.
The articles that Ibrahim was writing or is writing for us, how is that working out?
Perfect. Unless somebody fell through the cracks, that's possible. But perfectly.
The $10 articles. Oh, he's still. That's what I'm saying. Is he still doing that? Or
if you, I tell you what I do. This is what I do. We'll do. Ibrahim.
So here's the thing. As Antonio told you repeatedly, like I do a special discount rate for Antonio's network. Charge like around 2 cents a word, and then my actual rate is $1.5 per word for the columns and stuff I write. So I dedicate a portion of my week to write your articles and your books So yeah, your articles are coming through. If you talk to your friends, you'll see some of them have gotten their deliveries last week, and a few of the books have gone
Oh
through.
yeah.
Your articles are coming. It's just that I'm not doing like 2 cents a word full time. This is something I do for this network, and I don't want to raise my rates for the network. So all the $0.5 articles that I write, it's just for externals.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
articles being worked on, and they're coming through. I dedicate 2 days to your stuff, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. And the good thing is, she was actually asking about, can we still get articles for $10 a an article? I'm going to tell you yes, but because I want to take care of Ibrahim. You understand? So in this season, we're still going to do $10 articles, but you got to have a minimum of 10 articles. That's what I'm going to do. You understand? That's what I'm going to do. We make no money. It's going to go straight to him, but I would much rather him making hundreds of dollars at a time than the opposite right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. 10 article minimum. So when you have $100, send it on over, and then it's not worth his time. It is worth his time because y'all are worth it, but he is not getting paid 2 cents. He's being modest by saying two cents. He just understands I'm a valuable asset, no different than I understand he's a valuable asset. So we do things for each other that we wouldn't do for anybody else. This just to be keeping out 100% for you.
If you're wondering what happens with your articles, we're going to post them in our premium publications with your name on it. So then you can put in your bio like real estate columnist for this and this magazine, plus a realtor. That just adds credibility. And then you can share it everywhere, and you can also post it in your LinkedIn and blogs and stuff. So it's good. So like, for example, Dr. Sugar can be taste columnist for Boutique Magazine. Plus, the Spicy CEO. That just adds credibility. So this is how you can use your articles to instantly, make yourself more convincing, set yourself apart.
There you go. That was brilliant. So
music columnist.
Music columnist. Oh shit, that's you. Music columnist. All right. You're a music expert, music columnist. But we'll still do the $10 article, get with Grace and Monica right now, but it's a $10 minimum. I mean, a 10 article minimum for right now, but it's still $10. You understand what I'm saying? You're not getting charged more. I'm just putting a minimum on it because why not? I mean, sure, you're gonna at least move for $100 that can then convert to his country for a little bit more than $100. You understand what I'm saying? I got 2 things left. I want to talk about One Business Away. The One Business Away challenge is out right now. Are y'all grown? Do you understand? Just know that I'm going to do a commercial today, and I'm going to let the whole world know that there's a 90-day program that is just about a guarantee. If you take each day, on your 91st day, on your 21st day, you'll have $1 million business system. And then we use the rest of those days to reinforce that. On your 91st day, you should have 5 or 6 figures on your way to 7 or 7. We've already done it. It's already done. And that is on Mexit News right now. And it's on there for free. We were supposed to charge. My inspiration of doing it came from Russell Brunson. This is why I'm doing it. It came from Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson did a 1 funnel away challenge. You're 1 funnel away from $1 million. And I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I even bought into it. And I was like, you know what? I got this same ability, but I'm not really a funnel specialist. I know funnels because I'm a salesperson by nature, but I know business more than anybody. And I think people are 1 business away from $1 million. You understand? And I'm giving it away for free. And here it is, right here, day 1. All you have to do is hit on web series. Mexit News will take you there. And right here, there's day 1, there's day 2, there's day 3. Is this cleareth? Yes. Outstanding. It is clear. Clear. there you have it. I tell you all, if you, and hold on, let me just do one more thing. I'm sorry, let me do one more thing. Here's day one. And if you click it, it's starting off with getting your first customer. There's the video. Here is the description. And then every single thing that is taught about is here. Dollar Shave Club, surprise box model, Bark Box, surprise boxes. In the private club model, we genuinely go. And it's me and Deanna teaching the whole thing. She teach one day, I teach the other. I taught this one, and then here is day two, making yourself stand out. And when you get to day two, it is the same thing. Now, keep in mind, this was in a quarantining time. So we're not, we're in quarantine. So it looks quarantine, but the data is still the data. You understand? Day two, making yourself stand out. 22 immutable laws of marketing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then every single thing talked about. And then here is day three, building a business better than your competition. So right after we tell you how to stand out from your competition, we then teach you how to build a business better than your competition. And of course, that'd be me. Yes. Oh, yes. Y'all go ahead and click these ads too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, look, building the business. Peter Thiel's book, 0 to 1, breaking that down and breaking down many things. You need to become a monopoly. Y'all hear me say this every chance you get. You need to become a monopoly. And I'm breaking it down, breaking it down, breaking it down, breaking it down. Here's your main idea for today. A startup success is not a matter of luck. You can pursue the future you want as long as you're able to challenge established conventions. Then, once you obtain a monopoly by being better at something than everyone else, success will follow on its own. And then I give you actionable advice. Ibrahim just told Renee, dominate one niche, Renee. You're going to be a blogger, you're going to be a writer, or you're going to be an editor. Wealth has one voice. Prosperity has one voice. I promise you, whether I answer that question or Ibrahim answer that question, we still would have told you dominate one at one time. And then day 4, but you can't click day 4 because it's not available yet. Not available yet. You're going to watch those 3. I'm putting 90 up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Day 4 will be up there probably tomorrow. Can y'all get that? It is there for you. You watch the video, you go. If you know another place that is teaching you how to have $1 million business system for free, because I wanted to charge y'all, don't get it twisted. That was 90 days of my life, and we didn't take weekends off like we did the whatever we're doing now. That's 90 days, no matter what. No matter, I was teaching on my birthday. My birthday came and I was teaching over 90 days. We didn't take a single day off. We made it happen. Saturday and Sunday we was there. Plus, it's valuable. By the 11th day, we establish your $1 million business system. By the 21st day, you master it. And all we do from there is put more meat on the bones in there. 90 different days. By all means, go get your blessing. Am I clear?
Yes.
If you not talking to Ibrahim and you are a writer, I don't give a damn if you write poetry. If you are not talking to Ibrahim, is the Antonio Smith of the writing world. I don't get y'all. Y'all baffle me sometimes. It makes no sense. Why do you? I used to tell Deanna this all the time, and Tempest, but Deanna got it worse than anybody. I got to prove it to myself. I got to do it. And she gets all locked up and she starts proving stuff. For what? Who are you competing against? Why do y'all have to do it yourself? Because the people that you are paying taxes to and car notes to ain't doing it themselves. It's just not. You act like your dentist sits in a chair and dentists his or her teeth. Don't do it yourself. Leverage people who already got it. It's as simple as that. And if you're not talking to the Antonio Smith, respectively, Ibrahim, who is, how you retire from writing? That don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I am a fantastic writer. And I do not even put myself on the level of Ibrahim. I could pump out 15 articles a day. I can, while running a company. And at no point am I going to tell you I'm a writer. It's why I don't have a writing business. Think about it. I got a blog every day anyway. So guess what I did? I did exactly what I am a businessman. I think business. I breathe business. Business is going through my veins right now. When I have, I was too much. When I have an arousing dream, it's about business. Do you understand? It's about business. If I preach about the word of God, it's business. Like I'm gonna put, God that wants your business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's business. It flows through me. So guess what I did? I took all my writings and made a news station. That sounds like a businessman who writes. Ibrahim took his writings and got relationship with Fortune 100 companies. We are not the same, but we are the same. He's a real writer. I'm a businessman masquerading as a writer. We're not on the same level. He is on a higher level than me when it comes to writing. Do you understand? Go ask this man. So you don't make the same mistakes he was making in 2013. If you writing, go ask. Maybe y'all can work together one day. Who knows? You understand?
And if anyone has, if anyone has ego about it or like some kind of self-image issues, just stalk my website and see how I have my portfolio. Build a similar portfolio in something you're passionate about, and then make money writing. There's no scarcity in this market, guys.
You get it? I need y'all to get it. One business away is a huge deal and will continue to be a huge deal. And he just posted his link. I'm going to share on the screen. And we're going to make it even more of a huge deal, but it's going to be given away for free on Mexit News, 90 days. Now, of course, since I'm a businessman, so it's a book, I'm going to turn all 90 days into 90 sales funnels for Mexit News. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a salesperson. You understand? I'm a younger version of Phil Sorrentino in 1983, selling banknotes to bankers. Here is Ibrahim's site. Fantastic, by the way, too. I love it. It's a good flow. Here's the site right here. Roadmap to entrepreneur business, right? Come on, man. See, man, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. Look how pretty that is, et cetera, et cetera. And he doesn't just write. He also knows SEO, how to build websites, all sorts of stuff, okay? He also knows how to do all that, too. So there it is there. And the last thing I want to tell you, and there, hold on. I'm going to hyperlink it real quick. There you go. Now you can click it. Last thing I want to tell you is something Tempest gave to us last night. And I told her, I'm going to share that. And I waited to the end, Tempest, because I'm a smart man. But there's no way y'all not going to see what Tempest gave to us peasants last night. It was beautiful. Let's see, where is it? I saved it. I don't see where it's at. Nope, that's not it. I shall resave it. I want you all to respect wholeheartedly. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what I did. I need to save it as a picture. How do I say this? You know, whatever. You better share. Here it is. What that say, man? What it say? Read it, Grace.
Metaverse engineer. $200,000 a year to $750,000 a year full time.
They didn't hear you, Grace. Read the shit. Read it again, Grace.
metaverse engineer. They only got 19 applicants, y'all. $200,000 a year to $750,000 a year, full time. Metaverse engineer. That just came about.
I could teach
So we all
16.
engineers.
I could teach
Also,
16-week semester. Yes, sir.
This is the kind of job that gets you equity. This is how you become part owners of Facebook. That's how Larry Page did it, right?
That's right. That's right. If you build the metaverse for somebody, not only are you getting paid, not only are you getting those connections, you grabbing that equity. I'm not going to let you pay me $750,000 for something that's going to be worth $700 billion. You think I'm black folk? Your mama is what? What is your mama not? Beautiful. There you go. Or one of your little friends.
Dang, I was about to say that.
And she was not born last night. There you go. And I ain't neither one of them. Do you understand? I ain't either one of them. I wanted to show you that for a couple of reasons. Allot me 90 more seconds. That job didn't exist last year. You should think about that. You should think about that. I need you to see how fast stuff is changing. That didn't exist last year. You know what existed last year? COVID. That existed last year. You know what's going to exist in 2 years from now? COVID. When they fossilize our bones, it's going to be COVID still there, buried under some Antarctica ice or something. Listen, I'm telling you, say 250,000 to 750,000 to build the metaverse. And if you want a piece of that money, then go to Udemy. I don't make no money for telling y'all this. Go to udemy.com or something, because you got to do something. Learn these skill sets. Learn them. Learn them. Who, Antonio, you know how to build a metaverse? No. Who does? Nobody, because it don't exist. But I know how to program. I know virtual reality. I know augmented reality. I'm learning cloud. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody knows how to build the metaverse. I'm a full applicant right now. I can apply right now. I won't because I'm not an employee, but that ain't the point. You know, I'll put 750,000 on it. You know, you turn my 750,000 to some Steve Wozniak money. You understand? You know, you do that. That's who's Steve Wozniak? That's the second CEO, co-founder of Apple. Another billionaire y'all don't know nothing about. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak. You understand? All right, I got 30 more seconds. I want you to recognize that they're applying. No, that's not it. They're hiring for metaverse engineers, and y'all ain't know nothing about it. How much more do you not know happening right under your nose? $750,000 opportunity is happening under your nose, and you know nothing about it. That is how far away from wealth you are. And let me push that further with my last statement. $750,000 is not wealth. $750,000 after all expenses are paid, that's wealth. $750,000 while trading time for money after all expenses are paid is not wealth. Don't get it twisted. Wealth must be bought or manipulated. So who is wealthy in that category? The person writing the check, because they're buying people for $750,000 to own the future. I made it make sense to you now, Grace? Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. We'll see you all at 10:30 for the esoteric stuff that we do. And today is Thursday, right? All right. We'll see y'all at 10:30. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Love you guys.
Love you more.
And floss.
And floss. Yes.
Love you
Especially
more.
them side teeth over there.